Take two. I've already recorded this, so let's try it again. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I made a video not that long ago called Feelings, and I thought that was gonna be the last video that I made for a very, very long time talking about how fucked up my family is. Ugh. And I say that because I was born into a family of 5, making it 6. I had a mom, I had a dad, I had an older brother, another one, and another one. I had 5 other people in my family besides me, and now it's just me. For 1 second, if you have any siblings, a mother, a father, just imagine. And like throughout the years, they kind of like just drop off. Like one day your dad decides to leave. Okay, sweet. The next day, your brother decides that drug dealing and living a life like that is fun. So there goes him. Oh yeah, and your dad took your other brother, so he's gone too. So it's just my mom and my other brother at this point, right? My mom dies. It's just me and this other brother. He literally just committed another crime, and I don't want to be a part of that. Sweet. Before I even like get into the story as to why I'm making this video, I just want to clarify that my brothers are not bad people. They make stupid decisions, and there's a difference between being a bad person and making stupid decisions, and my brothers just have mastered the craft of making the stupidest decisions. And before I get any comments like, Allie, you really shouldn't be talking about your brother's business on the internet, it's not your place to talk about it. All of the information that I'm going to be talking about today is already on the internet somewhere. The government, the news, have already tweeted most wanted lists. They've already Facebooked news articles. There's no, like, this is already out there. All this information I'm about to give you guys in this video is already on the interwebs for everyone publicly to see. So the brother that I'm talking about in today's video is the last brother that I remotely had any type of relationship with. He was in jail last year. He got released sometime before the summer or just before the summer, and he told me that he really wanted to do good for himself and that like this was the point in his life where he needed to change something, so that's exactly what he was gonna do. Like this was the final straw. He was not going back to jail, and like this was it. This was him changing his life. And so when he got out of jail, he went to some sort of halfway house where they kind of like ease you back into society, and he did good. Like, from what I've heard from everybody, he did phenomenal and he did really good there. And I'm proud of him for that. So if you're watching this, don't think for 1 second that I'm not proud of you, because whatever you did there stands for something, I swear. Like, you did good, and I heard that from a lot of different people. But something happened from then until now, and for some reason, he's back to doing what he used to do, which is make bad decisions. Drugs, selling of the drugs, overall making stupid decisions. But I'm making this video because as like a person, as an individual, I feel very lied to. I'm frustrated, and overall I'm just upset about it all. I feel really lied to. I feel stupid. I feel stupid for believing that he was doing good this whole entire time. Because up until a few days ago, I thought my brother was doing amazing. He told me that he was doing good, and when family members would ask me what he was up to, I would tell them he's doing great. Like, he's got a job, he's got a girl, he's got a house, he's doing good. But little did I know this whole time, or not whole time, but a lot of the time, he has not been doing good, and he's been up to his old ways. So this is how I found out that he did something really stupid. The other night, my auntie sent me a screenshot of a news article, and lo and behold, my brother's name was plastered inside of that news article. And what had happened was he was basically on a police chase. Pretty much everyone apparently got drunk, or the driver wasn't. I don't really fucking know the details, but the article said that they were in a vehicle with minors and it was an apparent abduction, which I don't really believe, but they got into an accident. The person that they hit had to go to hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. They then had police helicopters and they tried to flee the scene. They got caught, arrested, charged. There was weapons in the vehicle. They were intoxicated, and they tried to run away. So I seen this article. I asked my brother, what happened? Like, why did this happen? And I feel like he lied straight to my face. Well, not like straight to my face, but through text. This is what he told me that happened, and the news article was something like it was an apparent abduction. They had a police helicopter, RCMP, police officers chasing them down, caught them, they had weapons in the vehicle, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. And this is what he told me that happened. I was in the backseat of a car when we got pulled over. Apparently everyone in the car had warrants except for the 3 girls, so they ran from the police and got in an accident, and I got out and ran. My possession of a weapon charge will be dropped because I didn't get caught with anything. There were weapons in the car, that's it, and all will stick is the resisting arrest because I ran because I was drunk, Allie. That's it. And these girls that they were with, like the 3 girls, were actually underage. My brother's 22, the other person he was with was 24, and then the other guy was 19. So they were hanging out with a bunch of underage girls, and I'm still unclear as to why they were with these girls, whether it be one of the other guys' sisters, I'm not quite sure, but in the end they were underage, and why? I don't know who to believe at this point, the media or my brother, because I've been lied to so many fucking times. I don't know. And he just got mad at me when I asked him why he's been lying to me, because I did find out from someone that I talk to daily, if not every other day, that he's been up to no good when it comes to drug dealing and that kind of thing. I asked him straight up, like, why have you been lying to me about your choice of work and all of this? And he basically just said he could care less if I was in his life or not, and to fuck off. He then tried to pin the fact that me not talking to him often was a reason as to why he went down the path he did again. He said maybe if you fucking talk to me more than once every couple months, but you don't care to fucking act. Then I said, so you're saying if I talk to you more, you wouldn't be selling drugs, doing whatever else, like you'd even tell me? He said, word, I would, because I've been doing nothing but stressing. I haven't had a place to live in months, so yeah, I was fucking selling drugs because I had not a choice. Like, he literally told me that he didn't have a choice but to sell drugs. And then I replied with, didn't have a choice or don't know how to do anything else, because I'm pretty sure this has been my brother's lifestyle ever since, like, I can remember. No, there's shelters, there's, like, you're not out of options unless you tell yourself you're out of options. Like, does that make sense? And when I told him that he could work himself up from a shelter, he said, fuck that, and then I replied saying, so selling drugs, potentially ruining someone else's life for your own personal gain is worth it. And then he didn't reply to me, and I haven't talked to him since. So, and I'm telling you guys this because, like, I'm frustrated. I am beyond done with that lifestyle. Like, I was never a part of that lifestyle. I will never be a part of that lifestyle. And the fact that my brothers all have done something related to that lifestyle in some way or another, I don't want to be a part of that. I really don't. I'm a drug and alcohol tester, for fuck's sakes. Like, I'm not like them at all. And it's, like, it doesn't suck that I'm not like them because I'd rather not be like them, but it just sucks that they don't realize that life is not easy. It is not something that you can do and have stuff handed to you. Unless you were blessed into some sort of rich family, nothing gets handed to you in life. You have to work for every single thing that you do, and there is no easy way to go about that. People that I know today that I work with that basically started from nothing and worked towards having an office building worth over $1 million. And they didn't sell drugs to do that. Like, if your life is ever to the point where you feel like you need to do something like sell drugs to live a life, like to have a home, to not be homeless, there's something seriously wrong. And if my brother's watching this, or if anyone's watching this, like, oh my god, Allie, you're like dissing your brother right now. I'm not. Everything that I've told you, I've told him. Like, I've tried helping them, like, I don't know, I'm confused. Like, I'm just so confused as to how they think that's the only option they have. And they'll pull the whole, we didn't have a dad card, we lost our mom card, we didn't have someone to guide us through life. But I'm in the same boat. I don't think they realize that I lost my mom too. I lost my dad too, and he may not have died or whatever, but he's no longer around and in my life, and I didn't have someone there like, oh my god, Allie, this is how you do that, this is how you do this. But it just so happens to be that the direction that I went, I now have those kinds of people in my life. I have people that I see on the daily that have worked harder than I've ever seen anyone else work, guiding me through things. Instead of me going out and drug dealing, whatever, doing drugs, I moved to my auntie's house. My brothers couldn't have done that because 1, they were on drugs. My auntie doesn't want that in their house. 2, they were already above the age of 18, 19 when my mom passed away, and they were doing things that just weren't already good. They were just screwed from the beginning. They didn't even give themselves a chance to do good at anything. And I will say this to the day that I die, my brothers are very smart people. They're not stupid. Sure, they make stupid decisions, but like deep down inside, like they're fucking smart ass people. You guys are probably really bored right now, so if you've watched to this point in the video, I appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I'm ranting. It's just, I don't understand. I don't understand life sometimes. And I'm not trying to make a video like, oh, pity me, pity me. Like, you guys gotta understand, when I make videos, even before I had any type of subscribers, I made videos to release how I felt, and that's exactly what this is. And I overall don't really know how to feel about this situation because I don't want to be a part of my brother's life if he's doing drugs, selling drugs, and lying to me. After I've told him that I'm here to help him and do whatever I can for him, I don't know. I'm just lied to. And I don't want to be lied to and whatever anymore. I don't want to feel stupid. Like, I defended him. That's so shitty. Like, I told people that he was doing so freaking good, and then he goes and he does this, and his whole like actions and what he's been doing for months has just been exposed, and I'm so frustrated. You know how he told me that he did not have a weapon, and then he posted a picture to Facebook holding a gun. There's no way in hell that charge is getting dropped if they ever find that picture on your Facebook account. I'm just saying. I mean, like, I hope that you got something out of this video, whether it be some sort of advice. I don't really know, but just don't make stupid decisions because something is hard in life. There's going to be a ton of things in life that are super duper hard, and if you kind of just take the easy path because it's easy and you don't want to struggle to get the good, you're not going to be happy. You're going to end up doing something that you regret, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work out in your favor. So just anything that you do day to day, I want you guys to just be really, really cautious, careful, and just, I want you guys to be okay, and I don't want you guys to make stupid decisions. That's why I make videos talking about this, because I would rather nobody else deal with this and go through that or make stupid decisions because of how it affected me and the people around them. I don't want it to happen to you. Be positive, and I am indeed sorry that I've made another video ranting about this, or just something similar, or just negative when I'm trying to be positive. But this is like the only way I know how to release my emotions legitimately. Like, I can talk about this forever and ever and ever with people, but until I like somewhat sit down and make a video about it, I don't feel like I ever kind of get over it. So I'm sorry. I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope today was better than the last and you made some good decisions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be positive. Thank you guys for being here for me. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios.